EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Denver Broncos.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you were with us, and Daniel Carlson here to get things started. Off we go from Denver. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry here for the former Tar Heel, Omarion Hampton. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
On play action, now Herbert. He's got his tight end, Oronde Gadsden the second. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Set, 380, out, Delta, hey, ram.
They bring a tight end in motion left. A give, and here comes Hampton. They'll take this down to the 47. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll empty out the backfield and line up for 3rd and 3.
Hey, go Lion.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And that'll set up 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And no chance to down this one. It carries deep into the end zone for a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Tigers.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
That's good.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw left side there. Not going to find the target. Incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
3rd and 5. They'll look to throw. He'll find his tight end. It's Colby Parkinson. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Back to the air one more time. Quick throw, taken in. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
So they decide to be aggressive there on 3rd down, Mike. Now the question is, do they maintain that aggressive style on 4th down, or do they decide to punt? It's going to be a really interesting play call here as it brings up 4th and short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Harvey. And he's going to have the Broncos first down. Quite a call there. 4th and inches. They go for it, and they gain 5.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Here's 1st and 10.
Broncos, let's go. 19-18. Check out.
Toss, right side, that's Harvey. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 31, here is 2nd and 6. On the give, it's Harvey. He looks forward for maybe a yard. John Franklin Myers there on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here now, 3rd and 5. He'll drop to throw. That's taken in. It's R.J. Harvey. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
On the toss, it's Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Ready. Hawks 70. Hawks ready.
On the ground, this is Harvard. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Get up.
Third down, it is a run by Harvey. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
So instead of going for the first down, in comes the field goal unit. A bit of a surprise here. This about as short as you can get. Carlson's kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 3-0 lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Motion man is Johnston. Now a play fake. Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Hufford very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Pass is caught. It's Keandre Lambert-Smith. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
3rd down, 3 to go. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got the open man. That's McConkey. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set. 380. Clear out. 380. Ready.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter. They've got it second down and 7.
On the ground, Hampton. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
On first down, Herbert. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, L.A.
At the 27-yard line.
To throw is Herbert. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Set. Wide 80. Wide hut. Set.
Throwing, Herbert. Look at this, out wide to Johnston. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Now a third and 2.
Set. 380. Wait.
Throwing again, Herbert. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
The return starts from the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Harvey. Room to run at the 35. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Broncos.
First down.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
19 Tiger. Check go.
On first down, they'll stick with Harvey. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
At the 60. At the 60. Let's go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long. He'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 27-yard line.
Herbert now on first down. Now he'll air one out. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league. And when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
Tight end motioning left. On the handoff, it's Hampton. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
At the 30-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Now Herbert. He'll find his man, Lambert Smith. 14 on the pickup. It's good for a Charger first down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. you force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Set. 380. Straight up. Set.
Here's Hampton. He's beyond midfield to the 45. What a terrific run. They finally bring him down at the 15-yard line.
Well, I'm not sure you're going to find a better example of just pure speed in the open field than that run right there. I mean, when he got past the first wave, you got the sense that he might just be able to outrun everybody on the field.
380.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
380. Crowd right. Lion. Set.
On the ground, this is one. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Set. 380. Go.
Herbert to throw. This is caught at 2. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
That's another Chargers.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
2 yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal.
Ready.
Hampton.
Hampton, the ball carrier. Brought down right at
7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I return to Denver. After this, they'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal.
Set. 380. Straight up.
One more time with Hampton. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown, L.A.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That one good for 26 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19, tight. Get it. 19, 18. Set go.
They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line.
14-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down is Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And the Chargers 1st down.
80. Out.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's caught. It's Lambert Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. He works free, right side. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
And making as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play? And then the play after that. Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point. Broncos are back within 4. It is 14-10.
Broncos 10.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here's Darius Davis to return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Set. Ready. Turn out. Ready. Turn out. Wide out.
Now it's Herbert. Got a man. Good job coming back for the ball on the completion. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
McConkey in motion. Herbert now on first down. This one finds McConkey. All the way. Matt McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Chargers are out to a 21-10 lead.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the
First
Chargers.
half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. A big one there to start the second half. 36 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Run the toss, and it's Harvey. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Give now to Harvey, running right. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 12 more yards from him there, and another first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
A run once more, that's Harvey. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss, and it's 2nd down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now they'll set up to throw. The ball comes out. The Chargers have it. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter. Quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite him right here.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Hampton. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. That's Zach Allen there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Ram. Ready.
On 2nd down, Waddle. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
The 43-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
In motion, Okonkwo. He'll try to run for it with Hampton. Trying to shove his way forward, but brought down after a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Off he goes. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, he's able to get back on it. So not only will it not be a turnover, but in fact, the drive keeps going. It's a 1st down. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times. And I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged a bullet. The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
19.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Arnold Ebiketie He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. An even 40 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's caught right side, and Franklin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, Broncos.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's out wide to Williams. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team.
That is caught by the tight end. Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, Broncos. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point.
They're going to try to run it in. And he'll get in for the 2-point conversion. And now the deficit is just a field goal.
Pretty evident that they felt the weakness of this rush defense was on the perimeter. A simple toss play gets the back out there so fast. They secure the edge, and it just becomes a foot race, and he walks in for an easy 2 points.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Set. Delta to Hunt.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Another run here with Hampton. And he's going to be close to a 1st down. Looks like He'll have just enough to keep the chains moving.
It's probably they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. His throw left side is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Putting the tight end in motion. Now a play fake. Herbert. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Ladd McConkey. Touchdown Chargers. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
To throw here to begin the drive. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage before he's hustled out of bounds.
Little indecision by the quarterback there, Mike. Do I buy time and throw it downfield, or do I tuck it and become a runner? That's what he's thinking. I think he made the final call a little bit too late, and all he could do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
It is 3rd and 10.
70 Lions.
He'll look to throw. He's got his tight end. It's Ingram. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set. Steady.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Moving left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll throw out of the gun. Pass complete. Taken in by Franklin. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Panther 60.
They'll look to throw yet again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. On the toss, it's Williams. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
It is 3rd and long. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And he has missed this one. No good. And this will remain a 2-possession game.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Set. Hey, easy. Line. Go.
On play action, it's Herbert. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
Set. 380. You're out. Ready.
From the gun, it's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
19 more yards.
19 more on that one. And another first down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
59, 59. Kaplan. Ready.
On first down, right back to him. Oh, the ball's out. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
A loss of a yard.
Deion Henley. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his first on the year. 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught by Franklin. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. We saw him throw it like that last year in Columbus. He's got his guys a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Ready up.
2nd and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
This is a tough spot. 3rd down and 10.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And taken in by Franklin. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down.
Set. 380. Green hot. Green hot.
On 1st down, it's Hampton. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Tackle made at his
And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Set. Lion, lion, lion.
Motion man is Johnston. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Set. 380. Green hot. Ready.
They'll go again with Hampton. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down.
380. Green hot. Set.
They'll go with Hampton. And they're going to get the conversion here. Good run to the 44, and that's a 1st down. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. Bronco 80.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.